I'm not doing OnlyFans anymore. And, you know, shout out to the girls that do it, but I'm kind of past that. Like, and it's kind of like, no, it's degrading.
What's up, you all? Welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully you click that like button as well. That will help tremendously. All right, so this next story we're checking out is about Blac Chyna and how Blac Chyna, she used to be this like an Instagram model, social media model, one of the first out there to be, you know, to get her fame from showing her body off and all these other things. I don't know her personally. I know that I believe she's from the Washington, D.C. area. And she even got so popular that she started making a hellified amount of money and even married the Kardashians' brother. All right. And had a baby by him, or I don't know what the case may be. But here's the reason why I'm checking it out. I'm checking this out because this activity is doing nothing but increasing. People are still being able to have a lifestyle, like they're living like the rich and famous from simply showing their bodies. You don't have to go to school anymore in order to be a millionaire. Only thing you got to do is show your ass. Get in the gym, show your ass. Even if you're not in the gym, go pay for a butt. Go pay for some breasts, all right? And show it. Show it on the line. Show it online consistently, and you're going to get exactly what you're looking for. And she was one of those people. Well, apparently, she turned her life around, as we all should do. All right. I don't know the fullness of this story. I've seen headlines of it. It really didn't mean anything to me for me to check it out. But I see someone that I actually respect checking it out. So we're going to check it out with her. And that is the Candace Owens. So y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments.
It's interesting. I typically do not think Hollywood has much to offer that is good. But there is a young woman who used to go by Blac Chyna. Her real name is Angela White, and she is now going by her real name, Angela White. I was hesitant to cover this because it felt to me a little, essentially, Blac Chyna, she's known for a lot of things. She used to be in music videos. She's modeled from time to time. She was kind of famously dating Robert Kardashian. They had a show together. Well, she has been on OnlyFans, which was very on brand for her at the time, charging $10 a month for her content, and she made a ton of money.
Yep. It's like when I tell you that people are becoming millionaires by simply showing their bodies, new age prostitution is what it is. And don't get it twisted. If I had a perfect body, I don't know. Integrity, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be here doing my videos with my daggone shirt off. I don't know. Sex sells like crazy. I really don't get it. I really don't. But the industry pays for this right here. And we are the people we're the people that's funding it. Like we can't just blame it on the industry. We are the people that's funding it and making these people want to go this route when it comes to picking out their occupations.
Allegedly, she soon made over $240 million on the site and was confirmed to be a top celebrity earner. Ooh. Well, she recently declared that she found Jesus and she no longer wants to do that. She deactivated her account and said that this was no longer the path that she wanted to follow in life. And I want you to take a listen to her say that in her own words.
I'm not doing OnlyFans anymore. And, you know, shout out to the girls that do it, but I'm kind of past that. I'm past that. It's like one of those things I did what I needed to do at that moment because of the circumstances that I was in. And then it's like you do it and it's just like you got to get out of it. And besides, like me being baptized, like that's just not what God would want me to do. Like, and it's kind of like, no, it's degrading.
I love the fact that she's taking it seriously, the fact that she's turned to God, she's making a change, and she wants to at least give it a go. She wants to at least try. She wants to at least go all in. A lot of times people say, you know what, I'm turning my life around, and they're so wrapped up in the emotion of it. She might still be wrapped up in the emotions of it all, and she might still benefit off of her looks. Okay. You know what? I'm in no position to judge anyone. But at the end of the day, the fact that she's willing to do this, the fact that she's willing to stand on it and just say, yo, I think this could encourage other young people, young women who see this and believe it, that to stop and do something better with their time as well. No bull. But I have also saw where one of her friends, like I think her name was Blac Chyna, and her friend's name was Tokyo or something like that, attacking her, saying that nah, she just lying, she just doing this, that, and the other. Trust me, I know her. And that's what Satan does. Satan does not want us to change. And I know some people out there who don't believe in God. That's cool too, but I do. And what I do know is that whenever we try to do God's will, we are faced by so many barriers and fronts of people who are on the opposition that don't want to see God's will be done. All right. So I know for a fact that she's facing some of that. But whether or not what she's doing is real or fake, that's her business. She's going to have to answer to God for that.
So following this, she's been on a journey to dissolve all of the work that she has had done. She has admitted to having 4 breast augmentations, liposuction, and silicone injections in her backside, beginning when she was 19 years old. Now she's on a journey to dissolve facial fillers, remove her butt and her breast implants. And she has been documenting all of this and all the procedures behind it on Instagram. Initially, when I saw this story, I just went like, okay, well, only after you made $240 million, however many millions you made on OnlyFans, did you suddenly, quote unquote, find God. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's a little bit too cynical, because in reality, so many of these celebrities make more money than people will ever have in their entire lives in 1 year, and completely degrading themselves, performing in a derogatory manner, and it never stops them. They actually want more and more and more of it. And she's doing the opposite. She's actually saying, you know what, I do have enough and I don't want to do this. And she still has the same platform. And in this circumstance, she's using her platform for good. So
and honestly, I'm with Candace 100% when it comes to that part right there. Also, I want to say that to remove all of these things from her body, all of the silicone, all of the the butt lifts and the breasts and remove all of that. Go through surgery to have all of this stuff removed. She is really showing some type of that's next level dedication, in my opinion.
Actually, do want to stop myself from becoming too cynical and to applaud her on this, because this is actually one of the things that I always say that upsets me the most about Cardi B, is that I understand what she had to do, quote unquote, to get to where she is today, being a stripper and, degrading herself and things of that nature. But she no longer has to do that. And I always say, I just wish that she would grow. And here we have someone who's actually doing that. Blac Chyna is doing that. She's not throwing any shots to anyone that is still living, but living in that dark reality of selling their bodies for money. But she is saying that there is another way. And so if even one person is inspired to change their lives because of her, then that means that what she has done has served its purpose. So I do want to actually commend Blac Chyna, and I won't make any jokes about it because it actually is really cool.
Absolutely. And I'm there too. And honestly, I want to say too that $240 million just for being sexy? I understand. I'm not going to act like I don't get it. I get it. I see why people are running out there stealing from stores and stuff like that. Like when they're down bad. I see why girls feel like, I got to strip in order to make some money. I see why. I don't agree with it. I would never tell my daughters to do it. I would never tell my wife, my sisters to do it. I won't. I understand though. I don't agree with it. I agree with this new way that Blac Chyna is moving. And sorry for even calling her Blac Chyna. I forgot her real name with what Candace said her real name was. But at the end of the day, I commend her for this. I think that is amazing that she's made this move. She's made this step. And she's saying, yo, I'm done with all this. This is corny. It's not it. It's pointless. I've done all of this just so men could secretly get off behind their screens, and I became extremely wealthy from it and extremely popular from it. It's not it. I commend her too, man. What do y'all say about it? Whether you buy it, let me know if you buy it, if you believe it, if you agree with it, if you would have done the same thing, or if you even knew that they were making this type of money during OnlyFans.